Alright, is this recording? Hello everybody, this is going to be a little bit different video than I usually do because it's Project for Awesome season, and I actually have a charity that I would like to talk about today. There is a charity based in the Cleveland area that is called Ballet in the City, and this charity is a company that does master classes and performances with ballet dancers that are benefiting the community that may not have ballet opportunities. They were founded 5 years ago by Jessica Wallace, who, after preparing to be a professional dancer herself, realized that there weren't a lot of ballet opportunities in her local area, which was Cleveland. So she started this nonprofit organization to put those master classes and those performances on for the community. And they provide ballet opportunities for young students that may not necessarily have them. Since 5 years ago, this charity has expanded to have events in Detroit, Washington, D.C., Saratoga, and Pittsburgh, and ideally they would love to expand to more cities throughout the United States and provide these ballet opportunities for young children. So what do they do as a company? So, here's where it gets interesting. Ballet in the City puts on master classes with professional ballet dancers for students in the community that may not necessarily have the opportunity to travel to a big city like New York City or Los Angeles to study with these professionals on a day-to-day basis. So I personally have participated in these master classes, and I can personally say that they are an amazing group of people that does amazing things for the community, and I personally would never have had the opportunity to have done as much as I have with ballet without this charity. They also have a variety of scholarships that they're working on building. So the first scholarship that they have is called the Ballet in the City Scholarship, and they founded it with Misty Copeland in 2015. And this scholarship benefits African American dancers in the community and gives them opportunities to do intensives and study in different ballet organizations that they wouldn't necessarily have the opportunity to do on a normal basis. New this year is they also have a discount dance scholarship that they've just started, and it is a similar idea, but it's for everybody that provides ballet opportunities for people who may not necessarily be able to afford them. They also have a program called Guys Dance 2, where they put on master classes and they offer scholarships to students who are male dancers that may not have a role model or somebody to look up to in the dance community, and they give them that opportunity to study with older male dancers and give them that mentorship. In order to fund what they do, because they are a nonprofit, they also have a line of products that includes t-shirts, they have a mug, they have a line of coffee, which is actually a local blend that they work with, or a local company that they work with. And they also sell decorated point shoes and signed point shoes from professional artists. Because they're a nonprofit organization, the only way that they get funding is through the sales of these products and through donations from people like you. They are still very small and they would love to expand, but they can't do that without the funding to rent out performance facilities, traveling costs for the dancers, hiring the dancers, and preparing for the performances. So they need your help. In order to do this, they need funding. In addition to their scholarships and master classes, they also put on performances that may not necessarily be put on in these communities. So for example, a couple years ago in my area, they brought in Sonia Rodriguez, who is a dancer with the National Ballet of Canada, and she put on a performance for them that included her dancing various principal roles and meeting and greeting with students from around the area. They just put this event on again in Pittsburgh, and it was a success, and they would love to be able to expand programs like these to include other artists around the country. Last year they did a new thing where they took a trip to New York City Ballet's Saratoga season, and they brought just over 10 people, I believe, and they watched the artists and they got to speak to the artists, and they've built a very good relationship with artists at New York City Ballet in order to connect them to students around the country. Companies like these are so important for the dance community because dance can often be a very expensive activity to be a part of, as I can attest to. And by giving students these opportunities in their area, it opens up opportunities for students who don't live around big cities like New York or Los Angeles or Chicago. And as a student who the closest big city to me is Chicago or New York, like having these opportunities to work with such big name artists in my area is so important to me, and it has helped me grow so much as a dancer and get so much valuable feedback to help me grow. Their scholarship opportunities are one of the most passionate things that I love, because as a dancer, like I said, it's very expensive, and I would never have been able to dance if my studio hadn't had a program where I was able to work for my tuition, and we're still paying off that tuition. And so giving students opportunities that they wouldn't necessarily have because of the financial burden is so important, and it's so personal to me, and I think that this company does such a good job of giving those opportunities to young students. I love this company. I think they do such great things, and like I said, I would never have been able to do what I do without their help and their opportunity. I hope that you will consider donating to Ballet in the City, and even if you don't necessarily want to just give money, they do have their full line of merchandise on Etsy, and I can tell you it's very high quality, and they do a fantastic job providing very good items for you as a consumer, and hopefully you'll be able to consider giving them a portion of the proceeds from this project to help them do what they do best and give opportunities to young dancers around the country. Thanks for watching. Bye!